everybody, it's Becky from Disney Magically Inclusive. Thank you so much for subscribing and sharing the channel. Every day we grow more subscribers, a little bit every day, and it really helps. So let's get into the Polynesian. Let's talk about some of the longhouses. I have gotten so many emails, questions, direct messages, and I just want to help you a little bit. We're going to use some of the signs that I took for pictures when we were in Captain Cook's, and I thought it was pretty cool to kind of explain the different types of buildings as we use the maps as well. So the first one is the Tokelau building. This is a building which is right on the water. It is, if you were looking at the resort coming in the front door, it'll be all the way to the left. You will have some rooms that face the Fiji building. It is not a DVC building and it is not a club level building. As you can see, some of the rooms are on the water, some rooms might face the new construction, and some face the Fiji building. Our next one is a vintage childhood favorite of mine. It's Raratonga. It is located right next to the Grand Ceremonial Hall. And some of the rooms are on the monorail. So if you have little kids that love the monorail and you want that standard room, book this one. It has an elevator in it. It is closest to the Grand Ceremonial Hall. If you're not doing club level, this is a good one to book. It's also near the bus depot. So if you look at our map and you're looking as if you're going in to the Polynesian and you're in that Grand Ceremonial Hall, Raratonga will be right near those big stairs to your right. You go right across a little bit and it'll be right there. Okay, so in the Polynesian, the buildings are often called longhouses. So the next longhouse we're going to talk about is the Moorea one. This is located closest to the water. It is also a DVC longhouse. So if you are a DVC member, you are able to stay there. It has 2 showers. So that is super helpful for people who are DVC members and they have a big family. You can see it's located in the back to the right, right near some of the bungalows, the Bora Bora bungalows, and it is closest to Ticket and Transportation Center. The Aotearoa is the other building that is opposite of what you call Raratonga. It's a standard building, but it would be on the left. If you are walking in from the monorail and you're in the Grand Ceremonial House, you will go outside and it'll be to your left past the Tonga building. It is also the closest to the new construction, which is going to be the DVC Towers, the Polynesian, and it will have monorail views. It would also have some of the garden views. Right now, I wouldn't stay there if I could because it could possibly still be a little bit noisy, but it is also a standard room. And if you enjoy being closest to kind of in between the Grand Floridian and the Polynesian, this might be the building for you. Our next building is a standard room again. It's the Fiji building. One of the sides is going to be facing the new construction villas, and it'll also have a view of the Grand Floridian. The other side is going to be the lagoon. So this longhouse is right next to Tonga, and it's also near Tuvalu. So if you can see, if you walk in the Grand Ceremonial Hall, it would be towards your left. Some people like this one. They say it's got good views. Some people are up in the air about it. So if you're interested in that one, check out Fiji. Our next bungalows are the Bora Bora bungalows. Pack your wallets, pack your patience, and enjoy the ride because the Bora Bora bungalows are beautiful, but they are very hard to get if you're a DVC member, and they will cost you a pretty penny. So located on the water with fireworks views, it can be noisy sometimes with the boats, but most people absolutely enjoy the Bora Bora bungalows. A great building that is a standard building to stay in with cool pool views on either side is the Samoa building. Located kind of in the middle. It's between Raratonga and Hawaii at the other end. And so many people like this for having sides of the quiet pool, having views of the loud pool, I call it, like the big pool. And you really can't go wrong with this building. I think it's a nice building, and I would recommend it if you paid a standard price. The Niue building is not my favorite building. We were placed here with Jaden on the 2nd floor. He's orthopedically impaired, and we had a problem with this. So we had to use the Raratonga elevator to get up, go across the bridge, even if it was raining. And we actually asked to get moved, and we got bumped up to the Hawaii club level one year. So I wouldn't recommend this building. Some people like it. It's smaller and quieter, but I would ask to switch to another building. The Polynesian has so many longhouses, and every family is going to like something different. So if your family is different than mine, absolutely stay in that building. The next building is a club level building. It's on the water. It's called the Hawaii Building. It has 3 floors where you are able to have concierge service in this building, and it is amazing. The views from the club level lounges on floor 2 and 3 are absolutely incredible. The concierge team was absolutely wonderful. And this is a really nice treat for a family. As you have heard before, I'm a big fan of club level versus the dining plan and not overeating on the dining plan. And if you can see on the map, Hawaii is located when those fireworks go off at night. You can sit in the club level lounge. You can watch from wherever, and it has beautiful views. Our next building is the Pago building. This is a DVC building. It is closest to a parking lot, the Ticket and Transportation Center, somewhat of the bus stop. And if you have a car and you're a DVC member, you could park over there and it might be more convenient for you. Again, these buildings host 2 bathrooms. They usually have a bed, one that pulls down. And if you are a family that just needs a small kitchenette and you would like to have that extra space and take advantage of those DVC points, or even if you're not a DVC member and you would just like to stay and have that extra bathroom, that might be a place for your family to stay. Another DVC buildings is the Tokelau building. This building we have not stayed in before, but a lot of people enjoy the DVC rooms at the Polynesian. This is located near one of the pools. Again, it has the extra bathrooms and you have all the amenities you need, but you are still able to adventure the Polynesian and enjoy everything. The buildings that are DVC at the Polynesian are going to be the ones that are closest to ticket and transportation. So if you don't mind walking there instead of taking the monorail, that is an excellent perk. The next longhouse is the Tonga one, and this is one of the smaller ones, but it is also the home of the King Kamehameha suite, the 1-bedroom suite that we have in our other videos. Please check that out, like them, and subscribe. And the Tonga building has a smaller club level, but you're also able to venture to the Hawaii building and have some of the treats there and participate in anything that club level offers. The Tonga building has 2 floors, does have an elevator, and the club level is located on the 2nd floor. This is closest to the Grand Ceremonial Hall. If you just come out of the Grand Ceremonial Hall, there'll be a little ramp, and it takes you right into a small entrance. This is the hosting of that big King Kamehameha suite. There's 2 VP suites that face the monorails, and the room 27, which was the 1-bedroom suite that we stayed in, had amazing firework views. Please check that video out of our Tonga experience. You will absolutely love it. Here's just a video of some footage from the Tonga balcony. If you can see to the right, that's where the ohana would be. You can look straight out to the castle. This is definitely an amazing room to stay in. You can see where the boats are, where everyone comes in. To the far left, there's the Tuvalu building. There's Fiji right there. And over there is, to the left of us, was the big King Kamehameha suite, but that was our whole balcony in that 1-bedroom. So the Polynesian has so much to offer. There's so many longhouses, and no matter where you stay, you'll always get that feeling. Please subscribe. Please like the channel at Disney Magic Inclusive. We are so appreciative. Thank you so much.